You're watching KOIN TV, Channel 6.
Tonight on Hard Copy, a shocking allegation from Andrew Cunanan's mother.
He didn't take his own life, he was murdered.
Mrs. Cunanan points a finger at the people she thinks killed her son. Then the murderer's mysterious mother steps out of the shadows to show the eerie bond she shared with Andrew right up to the minute he died.
And I knew exactly at 8:46 when he was pronounced dead, because I went out on the balcony, I looked up in the sky, and I saw a dove.
Who killed Cunanan?
Actor Anthony Quinn throws some punches in divorce court, but his son says that's nothing compared to real life.
My father is just a violent man, with a man with a temper.
It's the Hollywood Family Feud spilling the sins of the Quinns.
A caught-on-tape shocker. Jail guards go after convicts with stun guns, groin kicks, and attack dogs. Is it a case of jailhouse injustice? Plus, Julia Roberts bounces back, stealing the spotlight from Sandra.
Happy birthday, Madonna.
We crash Madonna's birthday bash. And meet the saucy Aussie hunk, whose new TV show is sure to have quite an FX on the ladies.
Me?
He's the Thunder from Down Under. Hi, I'm Terry Murphy.
And I'm Barry Nolan. You're watching Hard Copy for Tuesday, August 19th.
Anthony Quinn's made a career out of playing a Hollywood tough guy. Now his son says Anthony wasn't acting. As Doug Bruckner reports, beating allegations are just part of a dirty divorce battle in tonight's Top Copy.
I'm very fond of my wife. As a matter of fact, there's love there for my wife. I just can't live with her.
The divorce case is over, but the heartbreak it's caused in the Quinn family will last a lifetime. It was what Danny Quinn felt he had to say about his 82-year-old father that turned this bitter divorce case into a family tragedy. Danny testifying that when he was a boy, he saw his father beat his mother.
He hit her on the leg, on the arm, and he, unfortunately, that's the way he was raised. My father's not a monster. You know, my father is just a violent man. With a man with a temper.
Danny Quinn testified his father erupted after his mother accused her husband of sexual infidelities. The son says he was afraid to call police because he believed his father would have killed him. And why would he testify about it now?
I haven't spoken to my father in over a year. I went to therapy for it and so forth. I have gotten some backlash for it, but to me there's a greater cause at stake. And if it can help other people, I'm all for it. I'm going to stand by what I say. And anyway, what I said is really the truth, and I'm just telling the facts.
And I feel sorry for him because I think he's going to hurt more than I do. I mean, he's my son. Of course I love him.
I hope that you understand that I did it for our own good. All of our own good. All of us. I mean, everyone.
Anthony Quinn has denied the allegations against him. Anthony and Yolanda Quinn met with their attorneys all night and finally reached an agreement this morning. Asked who won, Mrs. Quinn's attorney said, in this case, they are both losers. They'd been married over 30 years. Barry?
Thanks, Doug. Now, jailers are the ones taking a beating tonight in one small town after their assault on inmates was caught on tape. It's a horrifying case of cruel and unusual prison punishment. Barbaric brutality behind bars. Junk justice. The prisoners you see here are from Missouri. They're not killers, street thugs and thieves mostly. They're doing time in a privately run Texas jail due to prison overcrowding back in their state. The heavily armed men in riot gear are sheriff's deputies and jail guards. They conducted this raid last September because a guard smelled somebody smoking marijuana. The idea was to videotape the raid and use it as a training tape.
Come on, you can get a hand. I'll lay my snake.
The tape shows men being strip-searched and forced to crawl on their bellies. A prisoner with a broken ankle is prodded with a stun gun and is later dragged across the floor. The officers used tear gas against the inmates. They even allowed German Shepherds to bite at a few men. Later, the same inmate gets kicked in the groin and in the head.
Yes, he's being kicked, but not with any force. There's some unprofessionalism in it, and we'll admit that. But as far as brutality, there's no real brutality shown in that film.
Police and politicians from Missouri beg to differ. In fact, they're shipping all 415 of the inmates they house in Texas out of there. They say this is not an isolated incident, and authorities from other states are also considering taking their inmates out of Texas prisons. So far, only one of the officers on the tape has been disciplined, the one who used the stun gun on the inmate with the broken ankle. He was suspended for 10 days. The FBI is now investigating.
Now the interview everyone's talking about. Accused serial killer Andrew Cunanan's mother revealing her son's darkest secrets. Tonight, she shares her wild conspiracy theory. Jody Baskerville has the world-exclusive interview.
I wasn't there, or else I would have prevented it. I would have saved him. I knew my son was lost.
When I first met Mary Ann Cunanan, she insisted on wearing sunglasses and a scarf. She refused to look directly at the camera. But the second time we got together, she appeared more at ease and faced the tough questions as well as the painful memories head on.
Right now, I feel like I have to hold my heart because it's falling out.
Mary Ann says she holds on to the memory of the last conversation she had with her son Andrew.
I called my daughter to wish her Happy Easter, and he just happened to be coming out of the shower. He says, Happy Easter. He was laughing, and he said he was moving to San Francisco and starting a new life. And he took my granddaughter to the bookstore and bought her 10 books when he realized how smart she was.
Andrew Cunanan's mother was sitting alone in her one-bedroom apartment when her world suddenly began to collapse. News reports were calling her youngest son a serial killer. He was now America's most wanted.
I called Chris at work, and I said, guess what, Chris, your brothers, they said he murdered people. I didn't believe, I said, couldn't be Andrew. Must be a mistake.
The legacy of Andrew Cunanan is one of mystery as well as terror. His 2.5-month reign as America's most wanted ended when he was trapped on a Miami houseboat surrounded by police.
When they showed the houseboat and they didn't know who it was, I just started screaming for a priest because I knew that that it was Andrew.
Mrs. Cunanan questions how her son died.
He didn't commit suicide.
Tell me what you think he did. What happened on that houseboat?
I don't know. But he had a wound to his stomach, and he certainly didn't put a knife in his own stomach.
You believe he was murdered?
Mm-hmm. To shut him up.
By the police?
No, by the mafia.
By the mafia?
Mm-hmm. Because Versace was ready to, he was ready to talk. Andrew was set up. I'm not going to say anything more because this is private.
Mrs. Cunanan is convinced the man who went on a cross-country killing spree wasn't the same boy who dreamed of someday becoming a priest.
It wasn't my son. It was somebody that was not in his right mind.
So you don't think it was Andrew?
Yeah, it was Andrew. They might have proof. I can't fight against or if it's circumstantial evidence, we'll never know. Or if it was a frame-up.
Andrew Cunanan's mother wants the world to know she was misquoted when a Chicago paper said she called her son a high-class prostitute.
I meant it sarcastically as a joke. Mother says son is high-class prostitute. I did not say that way. It was twisted around. It was a companion to the elderly, not for sex.
Now Mary Ann says she believes her son is at peace. She says she had a premonition about his death and actually saw his spirit leave his body.
I knew that he was pronounced dead at 8:46. I looked up in the sky, and there was in the cloud, there was a dove, like a Holy Spirit. And I knew he was finally free, and that he was the fortunate one, that he didn't have to suffer anymore.
Mrs. Cunanan has searched like the rest of the world for answers as to why her son's life took such a tragic turn. She now believes that alleged abandonment by his beloved father may have sown the seeds of the murderous rage that made Andrew Cunanan self-destruct.
I love my son, and I want to remember him as the son that I knew, and not what the media portrayed him, because that was not my Andrew.
Andrew Cunanan dreamed of becoming famous, and by allegedly taking the lives of 5 innocent victims, he made that dream a sick reality and destroyed many families in the process, including his own.
I'm bereaved, and I want to spend my grieving in privacy. And my heart is breaking, and until you lose a child, you don't know what a mother's pain is.
Even though she has her own doubts as to whether Andrew committed all 5 murders, Mrs. Cunanan still has great sympathy for the victims' families. She tells me her greatest concern right now is to make sure her other children don't suffer for the actions of their brother.
Up next.
This birthday party was low-key. Madonna's become low-key since she had Lourdes.
What? No all-nighter for new Mama Madonna? But there was still lots to talk about, from her birthday boy toy to the ex who wasn't invited.
Plus, Julia Roberts gets revenge on her box office rival in the battle against Bullock.
And
Hey, hard copy, you better stay tuned.
meet the Aussie actor who's having some wild FX on female fans.
Come closer. I smoke, but can you see tar stains on my teeth? Or smell tobacco on my breath? My mouthwash is Targon.
We stain tiles with tobacco tar. After rinsing in Targon mouthwash, the tar is gone.
Make Targon your brand.
In this great world, I go just where I please.
Sears pre-Labor Day tire sale featuring select Michelin, B.F. Goodrich, and Dunlop tires.
And I say, roll like a wheel, it's time to roll.
Sears Auto Center. Sale ends soon.
On the next Entertainment Tonight.
I am fertile man.
Paul Reiser is mad about babies.
Kids don't help. They come into this world, they bring nothing. They have no money. You know what I mean? They don't have like a dollar to their name. They have no clothes. They go, hey, I'm naked, deal with me.
Then, the shocking story of the famous fashion designer who lived the high life until heroin led her to live below the streets of New York. Plus, why Marcia Clark is stepping in for Geraldo on Entertainment Tonight.
Tonight at 7:30 on KOIN TV6. Until now, toilet paper has been made from wood pulp and chemicals. Give your family cotton, not wood. Because you want the best for your family. Purely Cotton is the first innovation in bathroom tissue in over 100 years. It's not wood like ordinary toilet paper, it's real, 100% pure cotton. So it's naturally designed for sensitive skin. That's why doctors recommend Purely Cotton.
Purely Cotton. Never before, naturally better.
People say I'm wearing a smile a mile across. Wonderful. Do you love it? I love
Ross.
it. I got it at Ross.
Just arrived for fall. Save up to 60% on a huge selection of designer and brand name fashions.
Do you love it? I love it. I got it at Ross.
Beautiful. How do you do that?
Well, I have my secrets.
Try new Tyson fat-free chicken patties and tenders. Just one taste, and you'll forget it's fat-free. That's because they're crispy baked, not fried. From who else? Tyson. We're chicken.
Tomorrow on Hard Copy, they're the beautiful women of prime time. From Pam to Heather to Terry Hatcher. But these days, there's even more to these women than meets the eye. They're all pregnant.
Everybody in Hollywood is pregnant. It's true. It's like, it's the really cool trend that emerged.
Hollywood goes under. A babes and babies boom. Tomorrow. Well, before Madonna had her baby, she was famous for burning the candle at both ends. Now she just quietly blows them out as she gets closer to the big 4-0. And millions of Madonna's fans wonder if the material mom might be going through a midlife crisis. It may be the most uneventful event in Madonna's publicity-packed life. The party to celebrate her 39th birthday came and went with a big yawn.
Happy birthday, Madonna.
In the past, Madonna, everything she's done has been a publicity move from the moment she walked out the house. But this birthday party was low-key.
What a difference a baby makes. It wasn't long ago that a spotlight-starved Madonna threw a star-studded birthday bash in Miami. Poured into a pink dress, she even paraded future father Carlos Leon in front of the press.
This is my special someone. It is special someone, and you be very shy. Junior.
Well, that was then, and this is now. No fanfare, no fuchsia, no father.
The reason Carlos wasn't invited to the party was because Madonna sings someone else, a younger version of Carlos.
One famous face at the party was Demi Moore, but she was there because of Madonna's brother, Christopher.
Demi supposedly hired him to do some interior design work, and from there they went out in Miami dancing, and they became friends.
So the new mellow Madonna has been laying low with her old gal pal Ingrid Caceres. But with 40 around the corner, even Madonna may be pushing the Pippi Longstocking look.
Still ahead, new love and new life for Julia Roberts. She's bouncing back, and it could really sink her competitor's career.
He's the latest Aussie action hero to hit Hollywood, and he's next.
Your coffee table knows. You keep your toenails painted. You eat light popcorn, buttered. Your table knows you love the arts, and it knows you always use Pledge. Pledge cleans and renews your wood. Ordinary dusting could leave your wood dull and lifeless, and your table knows you'd never do that, doesn't it? Considering all your wood furniture knows about you, shouldn't you pledge to take care of it? S.C. Johnson Wax.
And 1, and 2, and up, and down, and come on, dig!
Watch how good watching your weight can feel with Dannon Light Yogurt.
Move those feet, and turn, and lift.
You see, when women cut calories, they may also cut calcium. But now Dannon Light has 33% more calcium than before, more than any other leading light yogurt. It's fat-free and 100 luscious calories to help you stay strong for this daily workout we call life.
Dig, ladies, you can do it!
Dannon Light, now with 33% more added calcium.
If I can help somebody as I travel along, if I can touch somebody, find a word of a song, if I can do my duty.
We've shopped around a lot of different places, and we found exactly what we wanted right here at United. There was no pressure added, and it was a wonderful shopping experience.
United Furniture Warehouse. Over 100 locations strong. There's one near you.
My daughter's cut was tiny, so all I did was wash it. But then it got all red, and when it started to swell, the doctor said I needed to bring Jill in right away.
To help prevent infection, even the smallest cuts need Neosporin. Compared to some store brands, Neosporin has an extra active ingredient to kill more strains of infectious bacteria. And new Neosporin helps cuts heal even faster than before.
I will never leave another cut untreated.
Use new, faster healing Neosporin. Every cut, every time.
At United Furniture Warehouse, our no frills, no gimmicks, no commission sales warehouse outlets save you up to 1/2.
United Furniture Warehouse.
New Life Nails, a feast of protein and calcium, everything nails hunger for normal or weak thin nails or dry brittle nails. New Life Nails nourish nails naturally. From Jonelle.
When Sandra Bullock hit the big screen in Speed, critics called her the next Julia Roberts. Well, now Julia Roberts is back, and it seems like she's the next Sandra Bullock, both in terms of box office blockbusters and boyfriends. It's the battle of the box office beauties, Sandra Bullock versus Julia Roberts. And Julia certainly seems to have the upper hand in the love stakes. This is the mystery man who has captured Julia Roberts' heart, slipping out of L.A.'s posh Bel Air Hotel after a reported romantic rendezvous.
Julia is dating Ross Partridge, a screenwriter
actor, and sometimes bartender. In fact, they met when he was tending bar at one of her favorite L.A. restaurants.
And while Ross was mixing a love potion for his pretty woman, Julia was creating her own comeback cocktail on the silver screen.
Julia Roberts' career has done a lot better in the last 2 movies because I think she's more in line with the kind of stuff that audiences like to see her in. In her new films, she's much more alive. She laughs and smiles.
And it seems Julia's on-screen chemistry with her latest leading man has helped put the beauty's career back on the boil. There was her giddy awkwardness with Dermot Mulroney. And her tender moments with Mel Gibson.
Kiss me once. Come on, kiss me now. If I were her manager, I would look at a script and I would say that there have to be at least 10 smiles per screenplay. Otherwise, you're not going to do the role.
While Julia's been jump-starting her career, movie arch rival Sandra Bullock's future seems decidedly waterlogged.
With the sinking of Speed 2, Sandra's career is floundering right now.
Box office returns for Speed 2 Cruise Control were just as disastrous as the movie's fictional voyage. And now, sources say Sandra's relationship with Matthew McConaughey may be on the rocks, too.
I've been in worse situations than this, and panicking does not help, trust me.
All this has left the door wide open for Julia to recapture the title of America's sweetheart.
She is back to the top of her game.
And with her new Romeo Ross helping her celebrate her comeback, things couldn't be better for Julia.
Marry me.
Now say good day to a guy named Dotto. That's his name, Cameron Dotto, sexy star of television's newest high-tech series. Just ask Jerry Penacoli.
You better stay tuned because you'll see how we Australians do it in Hollywood.
He's the hottest Aussie export since Mel Gibson, and he wants to make it clear that not everyone from down under says, "G'day."
And we don't put shrimps on the barbie either.
But Cameron Dotto is sizzling on the small screen as the star of FX, the series, and he ain't no shrimp. Standing at 6'2", Dotto is having FX on the ladies.
Me?
Yeah, you, Cameron. And hard copy was there as the mate had a date with star photographer Jonathan Exley. Now that he's finally making it in Hollywood, he remembers what he was first told upon arriving.
First of all, you got to get rid of that accent. You got to talk like we do.
You may remember Cameron with an American accent on Models, Inc. But now with FX, he's all Aussie.
Works for me.
But when the Thunder from Down Under was hosting a talk show in his native land, he had already had a huge helping of Hollywood.
I met Phyllis Diller. Man, what a woman she is. Oh, my God. You know, she was just so big. I'm like, I've never met anyone like this. I've never been pawed by a 70-year-old woman before, and, you know, but she looks, 35.
On FX, the series, Cameron's character has to deal with a lot of special effects and explosions.
Oh, yeah, that works, and stuff like this.
Just like that other Aussie action hero, Mel Gibson.
He's got a great take on life, great sense of humor, so if you're comparing me to Mel Gibson, go right ahead.
FX, the series, debuts September 15th. Check your local listings.
Counting the days till the I-5 bridge closure, tonight on News Center 6 at 6, we'll show you how you can get a free ride. Then, think your family's grown into a minivan? Consumer Reports says there's a better option. Mark Hendricks' Wise Buys tonight at 6.
Introducing Photoderm, a new pulsed white light therapy that can remove unwanted hair, spider veins, and age spots with just a flash. Photoderm can remove more hair in a 1-second flash than electrolysis can remove in 1 hour. A treatment session may cost as little as $100. Located in Milwaukee, Oregon, Preventive Medicine Associates is the exclusive regional center for Photoderm hair removal research. Call 1-888-85-FLASH for an appointment. That's 1-888-85-FLASH.
When it comes to your health, information can be powerful medicine. And that's what you get from Nurse Chris and the new Center 6 Health Resource Team. Specialists on call, sharing their knowledge and experience.
News that's good for your health? Now that's news at the speed of light.
We're carrying courage.
careers begin.
Apollo College offers the training you need for a career in healthcare.
Something to take pride in.
Whether you want to work side by side with the doctor as a medical assistant, chairside as a dental assistant, or in the office as a medical office secretary, Apollo College is where caring careers begin. Rewarding careers with real opportunity. Call 1-800-36-TRAIN. That's 1-800-368-7246. Apollo College.
I could show you the fabulous shoes I bought today, or tell you how much I saved on a gorgeous new set of china, but why spoil your fun? I've been to an outlet center you're going to love. Hey, this is a shopper talking. Go ahead, name your favorite designers and brands. They've got them, all in one place. And the savings? Incredible. You'll see. You're just too smart to shop anywhere else.
Save 25 to 65% every day at Columbia Gorge Factory stores with over 40 outlets. I-84, exit 17 in Troutdale.
Fabulous.
Closed captioning provided by...
You have bad breath.
Me?
Use Breath Assure, America's #1 selling breath freshener because it works for hours from the inside out.
Tomorrow on Hard Copy.
I've lost 80 pounds.
I lost 81 pounds.
I've lost 82 pounds.
They tried the pills and potions, but nothing worked to keep off the pounds. Then they turned to a higher authority. Sorry, Richard. We mean an even higher authority.
I started teaching them how to transfer over a relationship with the Panda Brownies to a relationship with God.
Don't exercise, exorcise.
Thank God.
It's Fat-Burning Faith tomorrow.
And that's Hard Copy for tonight. I'm Barry Nolan.
And I'm Terry Murphy. We got thousands of calls after airing our exclusive interview with accused serial killer Andrew Cunanan's mother.
If you have an opinion on the story, call our viewer voicemail at 1-900-268-6868. Each call costs 50 cents, and you must be 18 or older to call. We leave you with some of your comments. Thanks for your calls. Good night.
Annalisa Padilla from Chicago, Illinois. Every woman thinks her child is a saint, but it's unfortunate that he turned out to be the demon that he was. And I think he did a big justice to us by taking his own life.
Jane Pagano from Winter Park, Florida. It just goes to prove to me that the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. Obviously, this woman has some severe emotional problems and is in denial about her son. I think the world is better off without Andrew Cunanan here.
Hi, this is Susan Arnold in Orlando, Florida. And after listening to Mrs. Cunanan, it's not hard to see where Andrew got his insanity. Thank you.
Ann Vesper. I live in Deptford, New Jersey. And I feel very sorry for Andrew Cunanan's mother. She has nothing to do with it. It's her son. She still loves him. She can't see the bad. Not many mothers could. I don't think she should be crucified for this. I think she should be helped.
Coming up, a city in Oregon passes the state's most restrictive smoking ban. A new way to get around the I-5 bridge closure could put you in the bus driver's seat. The news at 5 is next.
Get ready for the hottest event of the summer. It's GMC Red Letter Days, the summer clearance event. And it's going on right now at your GMC dealers with the best values of the year, like low 1.9% APR GMAC financing on the sporty Sonoma Compact Pickup, 1.9% APR GMAC financing on the versatile Jimmy Compact Sport Utility Vehicle, even low 1.9% APR GMAC financing on the powerful roomy Safari Van. It's Red Letter Days at your Northwest GMC dealers. GMC, official vehicle of the Oregon State Fair.
Even though it's only the end of summer, it's the end of the year at your Mercury dealer. The 97 model year, that is. To make room for next year's models, your Mercury dealer is holding the model year closeout. For a short time, you can get $2,000 cash back or 1% APR on Mercury Villager, the minivan that drives like a car. You'll also find great model year closeout deals on Mercury Mountaineer, the V8-powered sport utility vehicle. Two great examples of the great deals you'll find during the model year closeout. See your Mercury dealer today.
Men, is gray hair sneaking up on you, right under your nose, making you look too old?
Whoa, it is sneaking up on me. Up here, too.
You need Just for Men gel, made for the hard-to-color gray of mustaches and sideburns. Simply brush in this no-drip gel, and in 5 minutes, rinse. Gray's gone. Your mustache and sideburns blend perfectly with your natural hair color.
That gray won't sneak up on me again.
Just for Men gel. the sure thing for a natural look.
Without selection, there is only the appearance of choice.
Li, I hear you have good kung fu. I challenge you to a fight.
You must know, my master has taught me well. I know all the forms. Subaru, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and most powerful Ford fighting style.
Your kung fu is too powerful for me. But I will be back.
You have learned well.
Yes, master. If I don't come see you today, I can't save any money.